Katy Perry is teasing a potential collab with Taylor Swift. Hey guys, welcome back to another shared news from home. We are so excited about this potential collaboration, but before we get into it, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so we can keep you updated on all the latest news. As always, I'm your host, Tiana Zaring, and I'm joined by the wonderful Mariah Davis. Mariah, this is so exciting. I'm going to dive right in. On Monday night's episode of American Idol, Katy hinted about crafting a duet with Taylor after she was inspired by two current American Idol contestants. Althea Grace and Camille tackled a cover of Lesley Gore's You Don't Own Me before moving on to the next round of the competition. Obviously, this was an exciting moment for them, an exciting night. They're going to be moving forward with the show, but truly the most exciting thing of all will be if these two women were able to inspire Katy and Taylor to come up with a duet. I mean, that would truly be an accomplishment. After they left the stage, Katy turned to her fellow judges, Bryan and Lionel Richie, and said,
"Can you imagine if Taylor and I worked together, what we could do?"
I can't imagine, Mariah. I mean, this could be crazy. Just that little clip has blown up on Twitter. I mean, that would be such a moment.
I love a good female duo. So I think Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, they're both huge artists in the pop scene. And I think we've been waiting for them to come together and to create something together. I know that when we saw Katy make a little appearance in one of Taylor Swift's music videos, it was like groundbreaking because we just love that they came together. So I'm ready for the two to, I'm excited at the thought that they're going to create something together. So I hope that that isn't just a tease, but it's actually going to happen.
I am so with you. And I mean, you have to imagine like Katy has got to know the weight of saying something like that. She had to know it was probably going to be, kept in. They weren't going to edit it out. So you think she's playing with fire at that point. I hope that this was very intentional and that it wasn't actually just an offhand comment. I don't know. Maybe we're not that lucky, but I hope this was just like a little plant tease, that something may actually be in the works. Obviously, as you mentioned, Katy and Taylor, this has been a long time coming. Their relationship has had its ups and its downs. They famously reconciled back in 2018 after, the big feud. Katy sent Taylor an actual olive branch at the time and a sweet, apology note. She later, of course, appeared in Taylor's You Need to Calm Down music video. And as you said, Mariah, fans literally lost it. Obviously, I mean, listen, it was a long road for them to get to where they are today, but they are such a good example of, putting aside your differences, coming together, and just, women supporting women, which I think we love to see, especially when it's two people as talented and with platforms as big as Katy and Taylor's.
Right. I think it does set the example that two people can have a falling out because that's normal. We're not always going to be everyone's cup of tea, but the main message here is that we can also come back together. We can settle our differences, which, they did years ago. But not only that, they could potentially collab. So I think that's huge news. And like you said, it sets a great example. We're all about women supporting women here at Shared News and really just like in our personal lives. So we love to see it. And I'm just wondering like what kind of, we've always gotten fabulous music videos from the two of them on top of the obviously fabulous songs that they create. So I'm so excited to see what they come up with. And I know that music video is going to be fantastic.
Oh, absolutely. You are so right. They always deliver when it comes to music videos. So you put the two of them in a room to create something. Forget it. I bet it would be absolutely record shattering when that music video debuted. This isn't the first time Katy has expressed public interest in working with Taylor. During an interview on the UK radio show Capital Breakfast back in 2019, she said she was open to collaborating with Taylor, saying, "I think she's really intelligent and there's lots of layers to her." Then later in 2020, while talking about her album Smile, she did have to shut down some rumors at the time that Taylor would be featured, but reiterated that she welcomes the idea of future collaboration, saying, The fans are definitely excited for something like that to happen in the future, and I'm always open. So listen, just right there, I mean, between those two comments, the latest on American Idol, it feels like Katy is leaving some breadcrumbs and trying to make this happen. I feel like this is like something she is going to get done at some point for sure.
Right? I feel like this kind of tells me that this is something she's been thinking about for a while now, I would assume, since they kind of came back together and settled all their differences. Which, again, I love to see big names and like pulp culture come together and collab because we always get masterpieces through that. So I love that she's been thinking about this and it looks like she's starting to be proactive in making it happen. So I'm waiting for Taylor to comment on it. Once she comments on it, it's going to be real for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you. Even if she just likes the tweet, right? So many people are
Yeah.
sharing this little video clip of Katy saying this. If we could just get a like from Taylor, that would be like the golden ticket, in my opinion. As we mentioned, fans obviously would love to see this happen, and they have taken to Twitter to share their thoughts. I'm going to read just a few of the thousands of excited tweets prompted literally just from this comment. Someone wrote, "Please grant our wishes, Taylor and Katy." Someone put, "Oh my God, make this happen. The collab of the decade is coming. Taylor Swift and Katy Perry would run the music industry together." So true. So honestly, people are thrilled. I think they would run the music industry together. I think that is such a spot on statement. And honestly, I'm really just hopeful that we get to see this in the near future. If you think about it, Mariah, Taylor has been churning out new music left and right during this pandemic. This just feels like the natural next step.
Absolutely. I'm ready for it. We know we're going to get a banger out of the two of them. We get bangers just by them on their own. So I'm ready for that song that's going to be playing on the radio over and over and over again because we're all going to eventually probably get annoyed with hearing it over and over again. But when it's really that good, like, even if you may be tired of hearing it every 10 minutes on the radio, every time it comes on, it's going to be one of those songs that catch yourself like nodding your head too and you happen to know all of the lyrics already, so I'm really excited just like the rest of the world.
Same. I am right there with you. Well, you guys, on that note, as we wait and wait for this hopeful potential collab in the near future, we want to know from you guys, would you want to hear this happen? And are you excited at the possibility? So let us know down in the comments. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so we can keep you updated as we get more details. As always, I'm your host, Fiona Zaring. I was joined by the wonderful Mariah Davis. If you want to come say hi, our social handles are on the screen right now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.